things are going well for us so far for the NBA season. We are in the playoff picture, which is all that matters. The team is continuing to gel. Team chemistry is continuing to rise. And our young guys are looking good together. Donovan Mitchell, RJ Barrett, Mitchell Robinson. Those are our 3 leading scorers for our team this season so far. And that's what I want to see. RJ should be number 1. Donovan should be number 2. And Mitchell Robinson has to contribute after giving him a huge contract. He has to do the same. And the rest of the guys are literally locked down for a few years to come. The only person that we are yet to re-sign for our team yet, Obi-Toppin. Hopefully we could do that this offseason, and hopefully he don't leave us high and dry. But one thing that I feel like this team is really missing at this point of the season is a vet. Every team has like a good old aged vet on their team to help calm down the young guys and to bring that experience to the team, and I feel like we don't have that right now. Maybe we could possibly trade for in this episode, or trade for someone in this episode, or possibly sign someone in this episode. I don't know yet. But before I continue, make sure you leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. I'll give you guys a quick second. It's that easy, bro. It's literally that easy. As you guys can see, our stock is going up. 20-14 for the NBA season so far in the playoff picture. That's the only thing that matters. And we've been winning games, like I said. Look at all those W's. As the team continues to gel, that's what I want to see. This last game against Los Angeles was lit, though. Really fun game against D'Lo, Anthony Davis, and those boys, and the Los Angeles Lakers. But Donovan Mitchell got injured in that last episode. Thank the Lord it's not a serious injury. So day-to-day injury, pinched nerve in his neck. That's good. Well, that's not good for him, but I'm just saying in general, it's good that it's not a season-ending injury or a monthly injury or whatever the case may be. But Donovan Mitchell's body health kind of concerns me. He's only been in the NBA for a few years, and the fact that he's dealing with all these injuries is kind of out there. But Utah kind of was running him into the ground because he was the main person they had to go to on a nightly basis. Here in New York, it's not like that. We got a lot of scoring options. Let's get this sim going, though. I'm simming up to our game against the Utah Jazz. Julius Randle returning home to New York City to face off against our former squad, or his former squad. I said our. See, I'm messing up already. Donovan Mitchell has fully healed from his injury. That's what I want to see. Thank the Lord. I'll just rebuild the rotations, have the CPU handle that. Good. Looks good. Perfect. So let's keep things rolling with the sim. 3 wins in a row. Then we took the L. We lost to the Cavs. The Cavs are doing really well for the NBA season. Really well for the NBA season. So we are on a 2-game losing streak going into this game against the Utah Jazz. But it's a nationally televised game. So 2K know what's up. Julius Randle facing off against his former team. They're 13-27 for the NBA season. Looking at the roster, they have a good starting 5. I expected them to actually be playing a lot better than they have been. But it looks like that's not happening. But anyways, facing off against the Utah Jazz up next. We are 24-18 for the NBA season. Still in the playoff picture, which is good. So I feel like we have a strong chance of making the postseason this postseason. Nobody's injured right now. We have our full squad. Our squad has been relatively healthy. That's what I want to see. I'm just really glad that the team is gelling together pretty well. Team fitness is at 98%. I'm guessing that's team chemistry. Team fatigue, I'm guessing, would have to do with the injuries in terms of how worn down the team is, basically. So, looking at the player stats for the season so far, RJ Barrett, number 1, Donovan Mitchell, number 2, Mitchell Robinson, number 3, as I wanted it to be. There we go. Now, let's go to Utah. Julius averaging 22 points per game and 8 rebounds. Not bad, definitely not bad. But Jordan Clarkson averaging 13, Cam Reddish averaging 12. Team is doing their thing. Jaden Hardy doing his thing on that team as well. So in the next episode, I'm gonna sim up to the All-Star break. But before I do that, let me see if I don't think, yeah, there's nothing here in terms of like the All-Star weekend race to see who's gonna be an All-Star, basically, is what I was looking for. And in terms of the award races, I don't expect anyone on our team to be here. But oh wait, Jaden Hardy in the running for most improved player, averaging 16 points per game. That's what I want to see. Dude is balling out for Utah. Gotta give props where props is due, bro. Like I said to start the episode, we have a lot of our players locked down for years to come, which is good. The only person that I gotta sign this offseason, Obi-Toppin, if he agrees to a deal beforehand. But one thing that I didn't mention in the beginning is, wait, hold on, let me see. Obi Toppin, I have Bird years, but it says I'm not eligible to sign him to a contract extension. That part doesn't really make any sense to me. But anyways, Jericho Sims. That's what I wanted to say, right? So I was thinking of potentially finding a deal for him and probably trading for like a vet. He's a younger player, but I mean, he's 25 years old, and we had him for like 2 seasons now, and he's still in the lower 70s. I feel like he should be a little bit higher than that. So possibly looking into some trade offers for Jericho Sims. Let me know what I should do. Let me know if I should trade for a seasoned vet like JaVale McGee. You see him, he's available. I don't know what's realistic or not to you guys. LeBron went to the Washington Wizards, so I don't know what's realistic or not. Y'all know I always chop up the highlights for you guys. This game against Utah was pretty lit. But before I show you guys the clips for the actual game itself, hop into some gameplay. You see Jaden Hardy coming out. Y'all gotta see the reaction Julius Randle got in his return to New York. Cam Reddish returning to New York. Jaden Hardy returning to New York. Y'all about to see the ovation he is about to get. Look at this.
At forward, Julius Randle. At 6'6", number 9, R.J. Barrett. At guard, at 6'1", number 45, Donovan.
That was a pretty lit intro for this game, and in all honesty, if you guys didn't hear, I showed you guys Donovan Mitchell's entrance. It's funny because when 2K made NBA 2K22, right, in terms of adding in the real life commentators, Donovan Mitchell isn't on the New York Knicks, but the Knicks PA announcer has a slight intro for Donovan Mitchell. I don't think you guys peeped. When he came out, you know, when RJ comes out, he's like, Jay Barrett. But when Donovan Mitchell came out, he's like, Donovan Mitchell. Like, there's an actual intro for him, which is pretty, I got my eyes open to that. So, Knicks, y'all gotta get Donovan Mitchell in real life. But anyways, to start this game, it was actually a pretty good back and forth contest. Julius Randle returning to New York. He had 2 points in the first quarter. He had like a good dunk, and I think he had some free throws too. But anyways, we get to the second quarter, and all of a sudden, we exploded, bro. Look at this. Beautiful three-pointer by RJ Barrett, and then all of a sudden, our offense could not be stopped. We left them on 11 for a long time. Look at this. Mitchell Robinson with the bucket, and Mitchell Robinson with the beautiful rejection. And look at the beautiful alley-oop to Obi Toppin. And then we just continue to rain home shots, continue to bang it inside. We got everything we wanted, bro. Everything we wanted on every possession. And the Jazz had no answer for us. And one thing that I realized watching this game is that we have a pretty good second unit. I didn't realize how good the second unit actually was. But our second unit is actually pretty good with McBride. Of course, you see Abaji right there. He gets limited playing time by knocking down the three-point shot. Grimes off the bench. Star. Who else we got? Obi Toppin be running with the second unit, but he's not in the second unit. But Grimes. Who's the other guy? Atoro. Grant Williams. Those guys coming off the bench. Rough Riders. And then Obi Toppin with the dagger three-pointer. And of course, we destroyed Julius Randle and the Utah Jazz in his return to New York. Very, very good game for us. And I really love how much offense we have on our team, bro. Like, I really, really love it. But looking at the box score after the game, you can't take the box score with a grain of... take the box score with a grain of salt is what I meant to say. Because everybody shot horrible from the field. Legit, everybody, bro. Donovan Mitchell was 2 of 22 from the field. Julius Randle didn't do nothing. It was bad, bro. Really, really bad watching the Hall of Fame CPU play each other. So tell me what you guys thought about this episode. In the next episode, I'm gonna show more gameplay. I'm probably gonna do like 2 or 3 games because I like seeing how the team is progressing. Right now, we're looking good. The only reason why I haven't been, showing a lot more gameplay is because obviously when I sit and watch the Hall of Fame CPU actually play the game, as you can tell from the box score and the stats, it's horrible. And I'm not trying to have Donovan Mitchell averaging like 10 points per game because I'm playing or watching the Hall of Fame CPU play a lot of games. You know what I mean? So that's the reason why. But in the next episode, I'm definitely going to show you guys more gameplay. We're going to run through the All-Star break and see where things go from there. Leave a comment for me in the comment section below. Leave that beautiful thumbs up and click one of the playlists on the screen before you leave this video. Check out some of my other content. Like, look at the other videos, bro. Like, there's videos all over the screen. Well, not videos. There's playlists all over the screen. Check some of those out. Click one of them. I'll see you later.